We're looking on the bright side of life this morning and getting an exclusive invitation to join the Knights of the Round Table, as it were.
Tony Award-winning actor James Monroe Iglehart has dominated the Broadway stage since 2009. He is best known for his dazzling performance as the cosmic wish-granting genie in the hit Broadway musical Aladdin, and his dual roles as Thomas Jefferson and Marquis de Lafayette in Hamilton.
Andale. Off stage, he has starred in a number of TV shows, including The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And he's the voice behind the Danish accent of the motorized pet stroller riding Mr. Puppy Paws on Super Kitties. Okay?
But his latest Broadway role is fit for a king. James is taking on the royal duty of reprising his role in the laugh-out-loud Tony Award-winning musical Spamalot. And let's just say you are going to want to hold on to your coconuts. You know, somehow I know most of the songs, even though I've never seen the show, I'm embarrassed to admit. So James stars as King Arthur, and His Royal Highness is heading out on his most magnificent quest to find the Holy Grail.
James Monroe Iglehart, hello and welcome to New York Living.
Hello, ladies. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
You've been sitting here so patiently while we sing your accolades.
Well, we have to read the resume.
We recite your CV.
Wow. I forgot I did all that stuff. I was like, whoo. You know, you look in the mirror, you have that imposter syndrome. You're like, oh, I really need to do something with my life. And then all of a sudden people say what you did. You're like, oh, wow, I really need to wake up and feel blessed about my life.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Feels
Well,
really good.
we are blessed to have you
Thank
here.
you.
Not a lot of people may know this about you, but your mom was a choir teacher.
Oh, yes.
Your dad was a professional baseball player.
Yes, he was.
You didn't do the sports route, apparently.
No, I tried. I tried. That was not my ministry. I really tried. I tried one time and I was not good. I was like, let me go back to the stage where I belong.
Excellent.
So what was that influence then? Was it the performance aspect, maybe a little from your dad, but your mother, was she kind of where you got your love for the theatrical?
Well, actually, after my father played professional baseball, he actually became a Hollywood actor. So he was a Hollywood actor for years and then stopped so he could raise his kids. And so I had music and acting in the house. So my training kind of came from my parents.
Yeah.
They were right there. So it was sickening. Other people would go to class and if we didn't do anything, they'd be like, no, stop that. Do it this way. And you're like, oh, I'm just playing around.
Do it again.
No, really, they were on us in that kind of way.
Were you practicing like with a hairbrush? And
oh gosh, yes. Oh my God, I would do it like this.
Yeah.
I would practice this. We'd have like the dogs, and I'd be like, so, you know, when I started, my parents like, what are you doing? Interviews, just getting ready. Hoping for this moment to actually happen.
And the dog's like, give me a treat.
Dog's like, treat, please.
Treat me, boy.
I loved you enough that just now my
But wait,
heart
it doesn't
is
end there. We
bursting.
understand you met your wife through music as well.
Yeah, I met my wife in high school show choir.
Oh my God, I love this. That sounds like a movie to me.
Exactly. Was
High
she a
school show
soprano? Was she an alto?
She was a soprano, and we've been married 21 years.
God bless.
And she's the best thing that ever happened to me. And she's my beautiful, tall Amazon. She's 6'4", gorgeous scientist.
Dios mío.
This one is just got so jealous of her.
I am so, in my mind,
She's 6'4" in her mind, yeah.
Just a beautiful scientist, and I remember her telling me, she said, is this what you really want to do? I said, yes, it's what I really want to do. She said, great. Then one of us has to get a real job till you actually make it. And so while she was working in the lab, I was working in different theaters trying to get this thing happening. And once it happened, I said, well, now that I'm here, baby, I want to take care of you. She goes, that's great. I'm still not going to stop working, but are you going?
I love a woman who does not want to give up her identity.
no,
Part
she's
of
the
her
smartest
identity.
person I know.
Exactly, in more ways than one. Now, speaking to those early days, TheaterWorks Theater Company played a part in that. Tell us about it.
Yes, they did. There's these regional theaters across the country, and TheaterWorks is one of the most amazing companies I've ever worked for. And so when I went there, I was actually just starting out, and I kind of learned my craft there. And I got lucky enough to do a show there called Memphis. And that show went on to go from TheaterWorks to Broadway, and in 2010 won the Tony for Best Musical. But all that started because I was at TheaterWorks, and they called me back to be able to work on a show there, and I got the privilege of being the creative producer for the 25th Annual Putnam Spelling Bee, which was my...
Hello, we were just going to ask about this.
It was my Broadway debut, but they're doing it out there now. So if you were in the Bay Area, go to TheaterWorks. You will love it. It's at the Lucy Stern Theater. They are killing it over there. I was just there for their opening night. It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about this in the morning meeting.
Yeah.
So many different styles that you have performed. I actually did see you when you were in Freestyle Love Supreme. So first and foremost, please tell me it's coming back. Okay.
All I'll say is that there'll never be a time when there won't be freestyle.
Okay.
Freestyle Love Supreme will always be around, especially since New York is our home.
Yes.
Freestyle will always be around.
Just
if you go to freestylelovesupreme.com, you will know where we are. You never know when we might pop up.
See, that's what they do. It's a surprise.
Oh,
you
yeah.
never know.
God.
But also, you starred as Louis Armstrong.
I did.
In It's a Wonderful Life, the musical. So, how do you prepare? You know, freestyle is one thing.
Yeah.
Jazz is another thing. Opera is another
Then we
thing.
got the hip hop. It was everything.
How do you sort that out in that big brain of yours?
Basically, you take moments to just focus on a couple things. And when it came to Louis Armstrong, it was really about, he's one of the only jazz musicians that actually wrote his own autobiography, and he wrote 2 of them. So I made sure I read both of those books. I made sure I tried to see every interview I possibly could. And he's got, I mean, his album, there's a plethora of his songs.
So much.
So just listening to him talk, listening to him play, and listening to interviews of people talking about him. And so that's what I did. And I will say it was one of the most fulfilling moments of my entire career to learn about this man. And I'm really hoping, you know, if everything goes well, that we get to bring that show here.
Oh my God, I love
We're
him.
manifesting it.
That voice.
It's crazy to do, and I do the voice too. I do Louis' voice and sing like Louis the whole time, and it's crazy, it's tough. It's one of those shows where I have to tell fans I will not be coming outside to sign anything. I literally go from the theater to home to shut it down.
Vocal
and
rest.
Shut it down.
Yeah,
Hot
'cause
tea
once you
with
do that,
honey.
yeah.
And then
That's it.
silence.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Unlike Spamalot, where we just act completely idiots and have the best time in the world.
We would be great at Spamalot. Let's talk
Speaking
about
of,
Spamalot.
yeah.
The show is spectacular. You were
Thank you.
reprising your role as King Arthur after a record-breaking, sold-out run
Look at this.
at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this opportunity came up quick. What was the preparation process like for you in this case?
There was no preparation.
Literally none.
So basically, they called and they were like, they do these wonderful concert-style shows at the Kennedy Center, and they said, "Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. You know, you're trying to be savvy with your stuff." And they were like, "Okay, Leslie Chris is going to do it." You're like, "Okay, I love her."
great.
Rob McClure's going to do it. Okay, I love him. Alex Brightman's going to do it. You're like, "Okay." And then they were like, "My friend Nick Walker." I'm like, "Well, I'm in." So we all do the show, and we're thinking we're just going to do it for 10 days. That's the whole joke at the St. James. We were going to do the show for 10 days and be out because we all had other jobs. And then at the end, they're like, "We're going to Broadway." We were like, "What?"
Oh my God.
So then we had to figure out what
Hard
to
left.
do because everybody was doing all these different jobs and everybody had to figure out how to make it work. And somehow, by the weird, crazy Broadway gods, it all worked out and we're all there together. Alex had to do a different show, although he is coming in January, but we got the amazing Taryn Killam, who was crazy good. We got Ethan Slater. I mean, we have
Oh my
Chris
God.
Fitzgerald. Our cast is ridiculous, and we have fun every night. It's terrible. We try to make each other laugh where we shouldn't.
That's my
Jimmy
kind of
Smagula
show,
is there,
man.
and I mean, it's also, I mean, it's Monty Python.
Hello.
So it's hard not to. So we have people who love the musical. We have people who love the movie, and like we'll say certain lines, and they will talk back to us. It's one of those shows.
People in the audience.
People in the
They be
audience.
hollering in the seats.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Yeah, it's one of those kind of shows. It's one of those rockin' fun shows. And you know, every time you turn on the TV, there's something crazy going on.
Sure.
Our show is just literally there just to make you laugh, to have
it.
some silly time with us. You step in with us and we're just gonna say, look, relax, have a good time. We're just here to literally make you smile.
We
That's
got
all
you.
we're supposed to do.
Oh,
We're
this
not
is
here for
why
a
I
long
love
time, just a
Broadway.
good time.
Yeah,
This
that's what this show is for, really. That's what this show is for.
Did you have any wagers before the curtains go up? Okay, who are we gonna make laugh hard?
Who's gonna
tonight?
break character?
No, but
Yeah, exactly.
we do have, I can't say what it is, but there is a moment at the beginning of the show where most of the cast is watching the monitor, and we do see if anybody flinches. There's a moment at the beginning of the show, and we kind of watch the monitor to see what's going on, and we have the best time back there.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
In layman's
behind the
terms,
curtain.
for people who may not have been to a Broadway show, what is looking at the monitor? So the actors see a monitor?
So backstage we have a monitor that has our conductor. So if we have to sing backstage, we can see our conductor so we don't all sing at the wrong time. So we're watching the monitor, and we can watch the beginning of the show just to see how the audience is. And sometimes we have certain things that happen, and then we watch to see which audience member gets caught off guard.
Our producer Brittany is saying she was one of them.
She got caught off guard. There you go.
Okay, Brittany, you'll have to elaborate in the post-show.
Exactly.
James, the theme of the show is finding your holy grail. What exactly does that mean? And then part two, we'd want to know what your personal holy grail would be.
Basically, the metaphor is finding your holy grail. There's the grail itself, which is a physical thing, but it's also there's this moment of like finding this inner peace, this inner joy, this inner moment of what is life about? What is that grail for you? And there are two answers to the question that you asked me. There is the wonderful American actor answer, which is, of course, you know, my grail is my family and love and world peace. Please, that is my grail. And truth of the answer is, my grail is a whole pizza from John's, and probably there's this place called Jasmine's that has the most amazing oxtails in the world. This is a Caribbean place. And also, I'm a diabetic, but I shouldn't have it. But Junior's brownie cheesecake.
Not the brownie cheesecake.
Yeah, and because I'm a diabetic, I will split that bad boy up, but it'll last a whole week. I can have one slice now, go to bed, and yeah. So don't get me wrong, I love my wife. I love my wife. 21 years. I love my children. I love my cats, and they are my holy grail. But if you give me a John's pizza, we'll have to discuss so many things.
Oh, gosh.
I want to go to a party at his house.
And also the sad part is the St. James is literally 2 doors down from John's
Junior's.
Pizza. From John's Pizza, and like literally a walk to Junior's. And the way my wife told me, she was like, don't you dare let me see anything on the credit card of you going over there without me, because she knows I don't have any self-control.
Listen, we'll loan you some cash.
This is a true story. My wife, when I was doing Memphis, my wife went to Junior's and told them to stop feeding me.
No.
Because she would see me.
Because she loves you.
Yeah, because I would walk in and they'll do, just to me, you know the brothers in New York, they were like, I was like, what's up? He was like, sorry, man, your wife said that you can't buy no more wings here. I was like, how you gonna not sell me food? He was like, but your wife told me that. And I was like, am I the only brother with a picture back there you can't sell? And the brother still works there. He was like, remember that time your wife came out? I was like, don't remind me of that.
Oh my God. She must have threatened this man within an inch of his life.
She was like, if my husband comes in here, don't you dare. I was like, babe.
Oh my God, the mad scientist.
Let me tell you something. My whole century has been made. James, thank you so much.
Thank you very
thank
much.
your wife for us, too.
Oh,
And your cats, and
yes.
everybody.
And all the children.
And all the
Thank
children. Everybody.
And you at home, Spamalot is playing at the St. James Theater right now through April 2024. You can grab your tickets over at spamalotthemusical.com.